Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are on the first derby. Why did the names go off? Anywho, we're on the first derby of the day, and the marbles begin on the initial scramble. Break some stuff. Having some trouble getting started there in the back. Bulba Kramer going through on the right-hand side. Kirazalko coming in on the in-hand side. Looks like Druska goes up through the middle. Alabama James coming through on that right-hand edge, trying to get a good line as they go through the first turn. Looks like it's going to be Kirazalko in third. PS Webb with a good line up in fourth. Paragon fifth. Bulba Kramer in sixth, and breaks some stuff. Still bring up the rear in seventh place. Druska comes around the bend into the first lap, but it looks like Druska's going to have a good line into the back stretch. It's Alabama James coming around in second. Kirazalko holding third with a good draft behind Alabama James, and they're going to need it considering the size of the trail that Alabama James is leaving in their wake. We got PS Webb in fourth, trying to make a line in the middle. Bulba Kramer in fifth, not too far behind PS Webb. Paradot and break some stuff. Still having some trouble getting started off the line as Druska goes through on the outside edge, going up into the second turn. Alabama James makes a move towards the middle. Kirazalko going high on the out-hand side, trying to make their way down into the second lap as they go into the final stretch for the first lap. Druska to the outside. Alabama James holding the middle. Kira to the outside as well with a good boost of speed, overtaking on the inside, and Kirazalko makes a move, taking first place as they go into the second lap. Alabama James trying to keep pace as they go through on the out-hand side. Looks like they're going to speed up a little bit more ahead of Kirazalko. Looks like Druska trying to hold third as they go up towards the middle. Kira slows down as they go to the outside. Alabama James hits the inside with a good draft. It's going to be Druska holding third right now, about 15 lengths behind Kirazalko. Kirazalko takes some speed going up into the first turn of the second lap as Alabama James comes through high on the out-hand side of the next turn. Looks like Alabama James is holding it all together for now. It looks like Kirazalko is in second as they try to find a line on the inside with Druska drafting in third. Bulba Kramer makes a move up into fourth. PS Webb back in fifth. Paradot and breaks some stuff, still struggling in the back. And Druska finds a good line as they go through the back stretch on the second lap, and we could have something happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Kira in the middle, Alabama James on the inside, Druska cutting up towards the middle as Kira pushed out the outside side. Kira completely falling apart, losing all their speed and volition that they had initially. And it looks like Druska's got a good line towards the inside as they continue to push out. They're going to have about a 50 marble length lead as they go around in the next turn. It looks like it's going to be Alabama James coming around in second place. Kirazalko trying to overtake in third as they go down, but Druska coming down to the center line. Will the mods fully be representing here tonight? Already out of the gate, it looks like it could be. Druska coming up in the final stretch of the first qualifier of the night. It's going to be Alabama James in second, Kirazalko in third, but Druska's got the lead as they continue to push down right down the center of the track, blazing straight and true. Druska taking the victory on the first qualifier of the day. Alabama James in second, Kira in third. Bulba Kramer finishing the fourth place. Druska representing the mods. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Does that always go that slow? It's definitely slower, right? Should probably update this, huh? Hi, folks. Second qualifier of the night. Get your marbles in. Get your marbles in. One minute on the clock. Get him in, get him in, get him in. Do you like the music in the background or not when I'm doing the commentary? I feel like it's better without the music in the background when we're doing commentary. What y'all think? What y'all think? All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 marbles on the track, ready to get this race underway. We got OG King up at the top, break some stuff in Paradot. I'll come through at the same time, but it looks like it's going to be break some stuff with a good lead as they go into the initial scramble. OG King up in second. Bulba Kramer going to be holding third as they go to the inside line. Kirazalko, Alabama James, Seesaw Smith, Paradot, and PS Webb all battling for position in the back as they go into the first turn of the first lap of the Delta. The Delta does have a double pane glass inside protective barrier just to make sure none of the fans go crazy and overtake the track. And it's going to be break some stuff with a good line to start as they go through into the first major straightaway. OGG King trying to go through on the outside. Bulba Kramer with a good move up through the middle. A little bit of a shove there to break some stuff. Break some stuff. Not going to be deterred, though, as they go around into the second bend. And it's all going to be coming through on the next straightaway. It's ODG King making a good line towards the inside. It's going to be Cisa Smita coming up around the outside. Bulba Kramer holding first as they come down off the ramp. Break some stuff. Holding second. ODG King in third. And Cisa Smita to the outside in fourth place. Coming towards the inside as they go down into the third turn, trying around into the second lap. Bulba Kramer breaks some stuff. Both coming through at the same time. Break some stuff high on the right-hand side, making a swing for Bulba Kramer, but Bulba Kramer using that umbrella to parasol themselves ahead with as much speed as the wind will give them. Cisa Smita back in third, now making a move on OGG King as they go up through the middle. Fiorazalka coming up from fifth place now, and in the back we still have PS Webb, Alabama James, and Peridot doing absolutely nothing. Bulba Kramer holding first as they cross the line into the second lap. Bulk breaks some stuff. Now in second, Cisas in third as they go towards the inside. It's going to be Kirazalka and OG King making a move. Is Kirazalka going to break late? We've seen this strategy time and time again. Could Kirazalka bringing the OG strategies back into the competition as we go through into the next stage? Bulba Kramer still in first as they come around the bend. Break some stuff, closing the gap, only about 10 marble lengths behind, maybe 5 by now. Cisa Smita still in third. Kira starting to have some trouble as they hold the inside line, trying to find some speed on the other competitors, but it looks like it's going to be Bulba Kramer and break some stuff, still pushing through with that line. As it looks like Cisa Smita's got a huge boost of speed, though. The blue trail just shooting out the back of him, and Cisa Smita propelling themselves forward at breakneck speed. Break some stuff with a good recovery on the outside line of that second turn, but Cisa Smita's not done yet. It's going to be break some stuff from the outside. Cisa Smita on the inside. Bulba Kramer falling back into third. They're completely tucking out. The wind has died down. They've lost all advantage of the parasol, and now it's just hold them down. Cisa swings wide, breaks some stuff, coming around with a good line towards the middle. Can Cisa get a good boost of speed as they come down the hills? They go through into the final straightaway. It's all going to come down to that. It's going to be Cisa Smita on the inside, break some stuff on the outside. Cisa Smita about 20 lengths behind, closing it down to 15, closing it down to 10. Break some stuff, trying to hold the lead as they go through into the center line, and break some stuff, holds it by about 15 lengths, crossing the line to finish out the second qualifier of the night. Cisa Smita in second, Bulba Kramer in third. It's a good one, isn't it? It's a good one. Poop. The XP sucks for this, doesn't it? The XP sucks for this. It's going to suck even more now when we go back. Get your Bibles in, ladies and gentlemen. Get your Bibles in. It is time for the third qualifier of the night. 8 spots remain. 1 minute on the clock. Get your marbles in. Oh, the tilts suck until you hit 20, for sure. For sure. Get him in, folks. Get him in. It's derby time. Oh, yeah. As a streamer, you're going to unlock coins and such over time. You used to get skins. You used to get streamer exclusive skins. But those have gone the wayside now. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the third derby qualifier of the night. Break some stuff, Peridot, Cisa Smita, PS Webb, ODG King, and Bulba Kramer on the starting line. And the marbles are off, and the initial scramble is going to be ODG King, Bulba Kramer, Peridot going to the inside, break some stuff, PS Webb, and Cisa Smita to the outside to get the race underway. Oh, some damage exchanging between Peridot and Bobo Kramer. ODG King going through with a blast from PS Web as they take the third place position, rocketing up into second place on the inside line. Might even be first as they come out of the first turn. Is going to be Peridot leading second as they go around with a pretty straight line. PS Web having trouble holding their own line. Bobo Kramer coming around third towards the inside. OG King back and forth, and it looks like breaks some stuff. And Zeta Smith battling it out in last place as they go around the bend. Oh, another big blast to PS Web, and PS Web needs to be careful. Bobo Kramer's careful. Both marbles low on health. They have done a lot of damage to each other in the initial line of this track, and this could be a turning decision as we go through the rest of the race here today. It's going to be Peridot in third with a good line around that inside. Bobo Kramer trying to get through with a good line as well, but it looks like they're going to hold it as they go to the inside. Will be able to hold as they go around the bend. PS Web and Peridot looking for better lines as they go around that second turn of the first lap. It looks like PS Web's got a good line to the outside. Peridot swinging wide but keeping their speed. Bobo Kramer slowing down with a bad line towards the out-hand side, and they've lost their lead down to about 15 lengths, maybe 10 now as PS Web continues to close, and PS Web's making a move on the inside now as they push through. And it looks like PS Web has that good line as they go through on that inside edge. Now coming back towards the inside, it looks like Bobo Kramer to the outside. PS Web holding first as they cross the line into the second lap. Peridot holding third as they make a good move towards the middle. And Peridot starting to close the gap on Bobo Kramer. Bobo Kramer once again relying on the wind of that parasol to carry them through, and the wind just not cooperating with any of these races just quite yet. Peridot goes for a blow on PS Web, just trying to take him out of the competition, then goes for Bobo Kramer on the down drop, misses both, but still holds position as they go to the back stretch here in the second lap. It's going to be Cesar Smith and ODG King coming up from behind, breaks some stuff, having trouble in the back, but they already qualified, so it doesn't even matter. And it's going to be PS Web to the inside. Peridot and Bobo Kramer holding the middle. Peridot trying to chase down Bobo Kramer. Bobo Kramer running for their life as they are low on health. PS Web staying in the back trying to avoid elimination as Bobo Kramer takes the inside and Peridot goes for the middle line. Coming down into the next turn, will Bobo Kramer and Peridot be able to hold the positions as they go down into the final stretch? We will find out in just a moment. Bobo Kramer narrowly avoiding the blow from Peridot, but that's cost them their advantage, and now Peridot is going to take the lead as they go to the outside of the final stretch. Bobo Kramer now in second, and it looks like PS Web all the way back in third, falling tolerably behind. And Peridot now with a good lead up towards the middle. Bobo Kramer holding second as they go down into the final stretch, and it looks like it could be Peridot all the way, ladies and gentlemen. Bobo Kramer making one last-ditch effort as they go down towards the line to finish it up, but Peridot seems to have the line, and Peridot taking the victory without a single scratch on him. Bobo Kramer and PS Web taking a little more carefully back in second and third place. Can't blame them, but they're going to have to risk more than that if they want to come around with a win tonight. All right. Good stuff, Peridot. Paw, 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 paw. Get your mobs in, ladies and gentlemen. The fourth qualifier. It has begun. Uh-oh, Kira getting in on the action. Look out. Kira getting in on the action. Woman on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your bowels in. Here we go. Get them in, get them in, get them in. That's what I needed to check. First I gotta change that. That's not even close to correct. Uh-oh. Robo Goody with the host. Look out. Alright, so we got that squared away. I'm gonna have to change all that too. Got it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 7 marbles scrambling across the line as they get through into the Delta. And OGG King looking to take that early lead as they go through up towards the middle. PS Web going to try to hold second, but Csus, Mida, and Peridot, both having qualified already, are going to try to take a little bit stronger. Whoa, my goodness. Of the lead as they go into the first turn of the first lap. Bobo Kramer, PS Web, Kira Zalkin, and Cyberdark Kraken towards the back. Kraken now trying to represent the mods, although Drahuska has already qualified. It's going to be ODG King holding up through the top line. PS Web coming around as well. Looks like Peridot making a move up towards the middle, trying to take on Bobo Kramer yet again. Csus Mida coming through with a good line as well, but ODG King holding the lead for now as they go to the first major straightaway, going through on the outside line. Bobo Kramer and Peridot exchanging blows, both going down to half health as they go down in through third place into the second turn. Seesaw Smith overtakes ODG King as they go into the turn, and it looks like ODG King could be in trouble if they can't keep their pace about them. Seesaw Smith going high on the outhand side. ODG King coming down towards the middle. It's going to be Paradox, Bulba Kramer, Kirozog, and Cybernetic Kraken all battling for third place now as they go into the second straightaway. Seesaw Smith up into the third turn with ODG King right behind. ODG King going towards the inside. Seesaw's going to the outside, and ODG King's got a good boost of speed and a good line coming through. And it looks like ODG King could be making something happen as they go around the bend. They're not coming around in third. Kraken in fourth. Bulba Kramer in fifth place now as ODG King and Seesaw Smith continue to battle it out for first place as they go through into the final straightaway of the first lap. And they're going to be fighting for position as they go into the second lap. Seesaw Smith back in first, and it looks like they're starting to put some distance between them and the other players. But here comes Paradox just showing off now. They just qualified in the previous race. It looks like that is not enough for them. They want to win by intimidation here as they rocket through on half health. Look at the green trail of smoke shooting out of the back of them. Paradox has found some awesome propulsion system, and it is working out marvelously for the moment. But hopefully they have enough fuel to get themselves through the rest of the race. Bit of a stumble there as they go around the first turn. Seesaw Smith is going to be coming around up in first place now with a good overtake on the inside, or in the center lane. It's going to be Paradox back towards the middle. Looks like ODG King, Cybernetic Kraken now battling for third as they cross that underpass into the first major straightaway. Seesaw Smith coming up into the second turn, and it looks like Seesaw Smith is going to put another big boost of speed to get more distance between themselves and Paradox. Seesaw Smith high on the bend. Paradox coming through with the same line. Seesaw Smith down with a good boost of speed coming into the second straightaway. Into the third turn. It looks like Seesaw Smith could have everything they need to get themselves through into victory here for the fourth qualifier of the night. It's going to be Paradox, OG King, and Cybernetic, not even close. About 80 to 90 marble likes, maybe even 100. As Seesaw Smith comes around the final bend. Still keeping the speed. Still keeping the line. Still keeping everything going down through as Seesaw Smith goes through with a straight on into the final pass. And it looks like it could be Seesaw Smith all the way. The other marbles not even in contention there. And Seesaw Smith winning single-handedly as they cross the line without a single marble near them. Seesaw Smith blows away the competition for the fourth qualifier of the night. Well done. Well done. Okay. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going. Back to the paperclip we go for the fifth qualifier. Okay. There it is. Got that updated, got that updated. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then this needs to be that. Ooh. I don't know who hosted, but thank you. All right, I think everything's finally just gonna have to fill in the Cool. All right. Seems good. Sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. time to keep it going. You don't think there's going to be new tracks tomorrow, Seasauce? You have little faith. Kazakage, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to have you here. 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. You get your marbles in the trick. You qualify for the finals. You move on. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're getting there. Magician, welcome back. Good to have you here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5th qualifier for the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic here tonight. Let's get this underway. The marbles begin to take themselves into the track as they go across the initial scramble. Magician and Cybernetic Kraken going through on the outside line. Magician going to cut towards the inside and hold first place for now. It's going to be PS Webb and Kazakaze trying to make something happen as they go to the out-hand side. Kirozaga up the middle. Paradox coming into the middle as well. Magician goes back to the outside. Can't quite make up their mind, and that hesitation is going to cost them the initial lead as Cybernetic Kraken takes the lead coming around the first turn into the first straightaway. Kirozaga looking to overtake in second. Magician coming up in third. OG King and PS Webb making a boom through the line. Making a line through to the out-hand side as Kraken advances their lead to about 50 to 60 marble lengths. It's going to be ODG King back in second with Magician and PS Webb. Kirozaga back in 5th place now as they cut to the in-hand side. The other marble's going to cut to inside as well. Kira going to push back to the outside, but Cybernetic Kraken seems to be untouchable at the moment as they push through to the outside line. It looks like it's going to be Kraken making a move towards that outside edge. Magician closing the gap with a good line towards that second turn, but will they be able to hold with the boost of speed? ODG King gets the boost from Bulba. Kramer trying to come down. It looks like ODG King's going to push up into second place now as Cybernetic Kraken still tries to hold the lead coming through into the center line. It's going to be Magician to the outside, OG King and PS Webb also to the outside. Magician cuts down towards the inside as they go through this straightaway into the third turn. Bulba Kramer now making a move up into 5th place with Kirozaga and the Kazakage having trouble in the back. And it looks like it's going to be Kraken still in the lead, now only by about 40 marble lengths as ODG King and PS Webb try to get a little bit more speed to get themselves through into the center line. ODG King and PS Webb high on the outside. Looks like Kraken up through the middle. Magician go to the outside as well. Kraken losing their distance yet again. ODG King closing the gap down into a couple lengths, and it's all going to come down to the final straightaway. ODG King now within 30 marble lengths of Cybernetic Kraken. PS Webb through, but Kraken's got another boost of speed, and they're pushing down towards the center. It's going to be Kraken with a huge boost of speed, using the unicorn horn in the tail to get themselves through as quickly as possible. The Kraken power is fully activated. OG King trying to make something happen to the inside line, but it looks like it's going to be too little too late as they go around into the bend here. Kraken going through on the right hand side. It looks like they got a good line to the outside. And it looks like it's going to be coming down to the next straightaway here, going for the finish, and it could be all down to this. OG King back in second. Looks like it's going to be Magician over in third, trying to overtake, but Kraken still holding a lead by about 50 to 60 marble lengths, still pushing the lead as they go through. And it looks like Kraken coming down the outside line, completely untouchable on this qualifier here. And Kraken is going to take the lead here in first place for the 5th qualifier of the night. I'm trying to figure out what this text says. It says all sorts of stuff. It says all sorts of stuff. Oh, who will end up the winner? That's what it says. All right, well, the mods here, now with more text. Those funny guys. Those funny guys. Those funny guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Get your marbles in. 6th qualifier of the night. Underway. Oh, 1 minute on the clock. Flatten, good to have you here. Hope all's going well. Get him in, get him in. Ooh. Potion flag. Look at that potion flag. Stained glass marble flag, dog flag, stained glass marble flag, and alien flag. It's a good combo. What we got here? We Red Gem, Candy Cane, Mercury, or is that Cannonball? I think that's Cannonball. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. Is that just Chrome? That might just be Chrome. Sun, Ray, Polar Bear, Animals, Heart, Ham, Jupiter, Veiny, Scarecrow, Z, Aqua, Jack-o'-lantern, Cannonball again, Christmas ornament, all sorts of stuff. I don't know. It's fun to watch. Anyway, what are we doing? Are we racing? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 6th qualifier of the night, and it looks like it's going to be Peridot and Kazakage starting off in that first place mission, going up into the second dirt. Bulba Kramer and PSWeb both coming through at the same time. The music's still playing for some reason. It looks like ODG King now back in 5th place. Still can't catch a break for the race today. The Kazakage with a good line to the outside, trying to keep that speed up as they work their way down into the next straightaway. Looks like Kazakage is going to have a pretty good line. PSWeb coming around in second and Peridot over in third. PSWeb looking to overtake the Kazakage. Kazakage trying to make a good line towards the outside as PSWeb holds the center line. Going around the second turn into the second straightaway. Looks like Peridot's holding position for now, but PSWeb could be making a good move as they go around into the next straightaway. Kazakage in the second place position now, only falling further and behind as PSWeb continues to put the speed on. And it looks like PSWeb could be pushing through with a lot of speed right now. Looks like got the Gingerbread Morby pushing through with a good roll on the right-hand side. Kazakage making some good boost in speed on the right side with the same exact marble. Oh my goodness, could these two actually be working together to rig the winners here? We will find out in just a moment. Peridot back in third. The other marbles further behind. It looks like Kazakage and PSWeb in coordination right now as they go into the final straightaway of the, the second straightaway. No, first straightaway. I'm so lost. It's the first straightaway of the second lap. And PSWeb is still holding first. Kazakage makes a good boost of speed into the second turn now as PSWeb goes to the outside. Kazakage overtakes PSWeb. Both of them working together to keep themselves in good pace and keep the competition well at bay. Taking turns drafting off each other. Kazakage now in the lead. PSWeb drafting close behind. But it looks like Kazakage is going to take a good boost to speed as they go towards the inside line into the third turn. As PSWeb tries to make something happen on the outside. Peridot nowhere to be seen. Bulba Kramer, ODG King, and Flatson not even close. These two absolutely running away with it right now, coming close to a world record pace with only 3 seconds left to go to beat the world record. Kazakage to the inside, PSWeb to the outside. The two are completely untouchable, just boosted at full speed the entire way through, and it's not even a close competition. Kazakage and PSWeb locking it up here. The teamwork a bit uncomfortable for some, but it is perfectly within the rules, although I'm sure the fans will disagree about the sportsmanship of such an execution. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, guys. You got to do what you got to do. Whatever it takes to win. Congratulations on your first win of the season. Glad it was here. Moving on to the 7th qualifier, ladies and gentlemen. First win in the season. It's only your second race of the season. Come on now. 50% win rate. Let's do it. Let's do it. That 50% win rate. Back to the paperclip. Get a bid. 60 seconds going up on the clock. And again, thank y'all for being here. Well, thank you, Kazakage. It was having a bad morning, but came out pretty good today. Yeah. Why is my camera so fuzzy? Could you be less fuzzy, camera? Good lord. Looks terrible. Why does my camera look so terrible? The hell's confetti doing around here? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, get him in. 7th qualifier of the night. 4 positions left. Exactly, Kraken. Exactly. All right, folks, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, 7th qualifier of the night. 8 marbles on the track. Who will be the next qualifier for tonight? The marbles are off in the initial scramble, and it looks like they're going to have a good start indeed. Kazakage on the in-hand side, trying to get a good line to start off the race. Bulba Kramer going to be right behind in that middle line. Looks like Kraken to the outside. leaving a long trail of fire behind them on the Dragon floaty. It looks like Kazakage's got that line up through the middle. PS Web cutting to the in-hand side, still looking for some victory here today. This could be the race. Bobo Kramer, though, making a good boost. Looks like they finally found a good gust of wind once again, and they're going to use that parasol to get themselves ahead of the competition. But Kazakage making a move once again towards the outside, looking to go through in second place. PS Web in first. Flatson with a good move up through the middle, taking a little bit of damage, fighting their way through the pack, but they've got a good line to get themselves started here as they go down into the second turn. Kazakage on the inside with Bobo Kramer looking to overtake, back with another good gust of wind. It looks like Flatson up in the lead in first place for now. PS Web on the outside in second. Bobo Kramer making a move, trying to overtake on the outside line, but we'll see how it shakes out as they go through the second turn. Magician, Kazakage, and Cybernetic Kraken exchanging blows as they go through the turn. Kazakage a little worse for wear after that blow from Kraken. Flatson moves to the outhand side. PS Web and Kramer trying to make a move up through a good line. It looks like PS Web's got a little bit of boost of speed. Flatson trying to keep PS Web at bay, but both are going to go neck and neck as they cross the line into the second lap, and this is going to be very interesting. PS Web just overtaking Flatson as they cross the line into the second lap. Bobo Kramer in third. Karazog in fourth. Kazakage and Magician battling for fifth place as they go into this second lap. And PS Web going to be first as they go into the first turn of the second lap. It looks like Bobo Kramer now in second. Flatson in third. Kira in fourth. Trying to make good lines as they go around this bend, but PS Web is continuing to push the advantage. Bobo Kramer has a bad bounce. Flatson takes second place. Kirazok up through the line in third, and it looks like it's going to come down to the execution on the final turn. PS Web still holding first, but not by much. Maybe 30, 35 lengths. It looks like Flatson 20 lengths behind in third. Kirazok back by about 15 lengths in fourth. Kazakage making another move, even though they've already qualified, and they are almost dead. They need to be careful not to be eliminated. PS Web, though, with a lot of speed coming through into the first turn. Bobo Kramer trying to close the gap in second. It looks like Bobo Kramer's making a good line towards the middle with a good boost of speed as they go around that final turn into the final stretch. PS Web has lost the lead. Bobo Kramer overtaking. It looks like Kazakage making a good boost on the outside side. Kirazoka coming around in third. PS Web retakes first place, but Bobo Kramer's not done yet as they crash to the outside side. And Kazakage is still right behind. PS Web blast boost of speed as they go to the final straightaway. Bobo Kramer coming around in second, but they careen towards the inside, losing all their line and trajectory. And PS Web, holding steady and true, takes the seventh qualifier to advance to the final stage. Kazakage in second, Bobo Kramer third, Kirazaga in fourth. You got there, PS Web. Took a while, but you got there. All right. 3 more qualifiers to go, ladies and gentlemen. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Get your marbles in. 1 minute on the clock. Tin Tinner, good to have you back. Hope all's going well. All right, Kazakage. You might win, in which case you'll get VIP for the week. So be sure to check back this week to see if you won or not. The VOD will be posted to YouTube. Well, there's going to be, you already qualified, so you don't have to qualify anymore. You already qualified. I'm just saying, when we do the final race tonight, you'll be in that automatically. We do it as a simulated run. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Kazakage gets an early lead out of the gate. Rosen right for the center with a good boost of speed. Looks like Peridot up into the middle line. Flatson in third. Kirazaka to the outside of fourth. And Magician up through the middle in that fifth place position, trying to make a move with a good boost of speed as they go around into the first turn. Kazakage in first with Peridot in second. Peridot has already qualified and Kazakage has already qualified, so it looks like ODG King might actually be in the sweet spot, but Flatson with a good move up through the middle is going to try to make something happen here as they go around into this first straightaway. Looks like Flatson's got the line and the fire trail to keep themselves moving smooth. In the fourth place position is going to be OG King and Tin Tinner trying to make something happen. Right behind them will be Magician. Just keeping pace for now as they go into the second turn. Flatson looking to overtake Peridot. Not that it matters, but it will be something to think about as we go into the finals. Flatson in third with the qualifying position for right now. Magician in that fourth place. It looks like, oh my goodness, OG King and Tin Tinner exchanging blows. Tin Tinner taking a bad blow to the inside. They fall back. Looks like they've got a badly damaged knee, and they're going to be hobbling themselves back towards the back of the pack as they try to keep up with the rest of the pace. It looks like it's Peridot Peridot taking a long lead. Flatson now up into that second place position, trying to take on Kazakage. But Kazakage giving a blow to Flatson. Flatson needs to be careful. They don't need to actually beat Kazakage to qualify. They just need to stay alive. But it looks like they're going to try to overtake them anyway as they go into this next straightaway into the second lap. Kazakage going to be in second, Magician in third. Looks going to be Bulba Kramer and OG King Kirizaka battling it out for fourth place right now. And remember, Peridot and Kazakage have both qualified, so they are not in effect for this race. Flatson still in good position as they go around the outside of that first bend of the second lap. Kazakage moving around in second. Kraken has been murdered by Tin Tinder. The mods have been taken out of the competition. It's too little too late, though, as both mods have already qualified. Magician to the outside, overtaking Flatson. Flatson with that half damage, falling back to the outside line. Magician up through the middle. Kazakage holding third for now as they go into the overpass into that second turn of the second lap. It's going to be Peridot still in first, but again, that doesn't matter. Magician now in second for the qualifying position. Flatson trying to hold third, but it looks like Kazakage is overtaken. Bulba Kramer coming up from behind, and it could be Magician right now, but it looks like Bulba Kramer's not done yet. Bulba Kramer making some moves to the outside line. Kazakage to the inside, Flatson up through the middle. Magician trying to hold everything together as they continue to push through. And Bulba Kramer coming around on the inside line, closing the gap. Magician passes on the outside. Bulba Kramer with a huge boost of speed and a wild line looking to overtake Magician. They come crashing down. It looks like it's going to be close between the two as they continue to push through on this line. Coming to the final straightaway. Bulba Kramer and Magician coming down at the same time. Magician trying to push ahead one last time. Bulba Kramer tries to sneak in but can't quite pull it off. The wind still not in their favor. And it is going to be Magician qualifying as Peridot has already qualified. There you go. All right, we go into the 9th race, ladies and gentlemen. Going into the 9th race. What the? Get him in, get him in, get him in. 1 minute on the clock. And again, thank y'all for coming out to the Derby tonight. Don't know if we can do a Derby format with guest hosts. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. "30 seconds, get your mamas in, let's go." The time to qualify dwindles with every race. 2 spots remain. Who will it be? Who will it be? Alright, let's find out. 7 marbles in the starting line, ready to give it their all here for the 9th qualifier of the night. Let's see what happens on this race. Excuse me. Bulba Kramer and PS Webb going on that inside line for an early lead, but looks like Bulba Kramer is going to drift out to the out-hand side. Tin Titter up in third with Peridot and Kirizaka having already taken a little bit of damage. Kraken and Flatson having some trouble in the back as they make their way into the first turn. PS Webb has a good line. Bulba Kramer holding second. Looks like Peridot on the outside in third. Tin Tinnerd in fourth. And Kirizaka in fifth place. Kirizaka with a good boost of speed, trying to use that new Dragon Floaty to get themselves ahead as best as possible. And right now, it looks like they might be in good position. PS Webb, who's already qualified, in first place. But Kirizaka with that good boost of speed on the out-hand side is keeping pace with them all. And it looks like they're going to continue to push that advantage as they go. And now Kirizaka has overtaken everyone into first place as they hold that center line. PS Webb drifts to the out-hand side. Bulba Kramer with a wild line to the outside. Peridot coming up through the middle. And it looks like Tin Titter making their move as well. Kirizaka goes around to the outside line of the turn. Looks like PS Webb trying to hold a good line. Peridot tries to push him forward to help PS Webb out, but it doesn't matter. Kirizaka looking to qualify nonetheless as they go to the outside line of the last stretch of the first lap. Tin Titter in fourth place, still trying to make something happen. Bulba Kramer looking for an opportunity back in fifth place, overtaking Tin Titter. Tin Titter getting a lot of damage, now has to be careful. PS Webb is overtaking Kirizaka. Kirizaka falling back into third, but again, only needs to finish in third right now as both PS Web and Peridot have qualified already for the final race. It's going to be Kirizalka still in third as they go around into that first turn. Is Bubba Kramer now in that fourth place position. Kraken in fifth and Tintinert in sixth. Gotta watch the damage as they go around on these bends, and it looks like it's going to be Tintinert with a move to the inside. Needs to watch out for Cybernetic Kraken as they go through. Looks like they're going to be okay, and it looks like Tintinert just narrowly escapes past Cybernetic Kraken as Kira continues to hold third going into this first straightaway. Bubba Kramer in second, in fourth. Cybernetic Kraken in fifth and Tintinert in sixth. Kirizalka in the qualifying position. PS Web starting to run away with it here, just rubbing it in the face, trying to get in the minds of the competitors before the final race. Can be a good move, but can also make you a lot of enemies. But what's this? Bubba Kramer with a boost of speed out of nowhere, overtaking as they go into the second turn, and Bubba Kramer has overtaken Kira with only half a lap left to go. Cybernetic Kraken makes a move with the outside in fifth place now. Peridot holding third. Bubba Kramer in second. Needs to be careful not to get damaged. Oh my goodness, Bubba Kramer running for their life as Peridot is gunning for him. And Bubba Kramer narrowly dodges the blow of Peridot. Kirizalka coming up from behind, and Bubba Kramer, having needed to dodge the blow from Peridot, has lost a lot of speed and given Kirizalka the opportunity to overtake. And now the two are going to go head to head as they go around into the final straightaway. Kira coming to the center line, and Kira overtaking Bubba Kramer as Bubba Kramer had to dodge Peridot to avoid being eliminated. A little bit of foul play from Peridot, the one that already qualified, but it will count, and Kirizalka will be our 9th finalist for the final race. Cacti Trap. How you doing? Or Cacti Rap, I guess it would be. How you doing? Final qualifying race, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. Let's go. Is that your first chat of the channel? Huzzah. Always good. Ladies and gentlemen, the final race of the night. Get your marbles in. 1 minute counting down. Last chance to qualify, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. Winner walks away with the VIP. I might do a 90-second timer going forward. Ugh. All right, folks, here we go. 10 seconds ticking down. Let's see who the final qualifier will be. Of our possible competitors, we have ODG King, Tintinert, and Flatson. Those are the three, with victory on the line for this qualifier. Peridot makes a move to the outside side for that early lead. Tintinert in second. Bubba Kramer also in competition. In that third place position, currently in the qualifying position, ODG King, Cybernetic Kraken, Kirizalka, and Flatson trying to make moves as they go through into the first turn. Looks like Peridot holding the lead for a little bit, but Bubba Kramer and Tintinert giving a run for their money. Tintinert already having taken some damage. Bubba Kramer gets ahead, but it looks like Peridot is going to try to take the lead once more as Bubba Kramer holds second, going to the inside line. Tintinert in third, and both marbles making their way around into the second turn. Tintinert holding that second place position. Bubba Kramer into that qualifying position as Peridot continues to take the lead with that green propulsion system that has worked so well throughout this day to day. And it looks like Bubba Kramer is going to hold a pretty good line as they go through the second turn into the second straightaway. Peridot needs to be careful as Bubba Kramer looks to push ahead. It's going to be Tintinert back in third, holding that middle half damage as they go to the inside line, following Bubba Kramer and Peridot into the third turn. ODG King now in fourth, Kraken in fifth, Kirizalka in sixth, and Flatson back in seventh as they work their way through that underpass. And it looks like it's going to be Peridot and Bubba Kramer going around the final turn of the first lap, trying to be in good position, but Tintinert's got to move to the outside side, and Kraken coming up from behind. Peridot with a good boost of speed down towards the inside line. Bubba Kramer to the outhead side. Tintinert trying to find a line for themselves, but nothing in the works just quite yet as Peridot gets a good boost of speed across the line into the second lap. Bubba Kramer holding second. It's going to be Tintinert up in third. In the back, we got Kraken and OG King in that fourth place battle, and looks like it's going to be Kira and Flatson battling not to be last as they go across the line into the second lap. Bubba Kramer and Peridot through the first turn. Tintinert making a move to the outhead side. Kraken coming up from behind. OG King trying to make something as well, and OG King's got a good boost of speed, and it's going to be a very close gap between these three marbles. It looks like Peridot in first, but again, already already qualified. So it's Bobo Kramer, Tinder, and OG King battling out. OG King's got a perfect line through the middle. Bobo Kramer, Tinder, King, that's the speed. And OG King, look at the speed, look at the line, look at the huge blow on Bobo Kramer. OG King swinging for the fences, over 50 damage dealt in one blow to Bobo Kramer. Bobo Kramer going from full health to less than half. And Bobo Kramer needs to be careful as OG King is looking to take this one by force. Bobo Kramer now sprinting for their lives as they go up through the second straightaway. OG King holding second, Tinder back in third. Peridot doesn't want anything to do with it, just gonna fall back and let them battle it out as they go into the second turn or the third turn. It looks like Bobo Kramer's got that line. OG King still looking to go for the throat as Peridot cuts up through the middle. OG King trying to catch up back to Bobo Kramer, but Bobo Kramer with the threat of death in their eyes is just running for everything they've got, and they finally got that gust of wind to get them through with the parasol, and Bobo Kramer taking the initiative to save their own lives and take the final qualifying victory here tonight. What a race. It's a close one. Close one, OG King. You almost made it. You almost made it. You almost made it. Well, that's right. We had a betting system, didn't we? Are we doing the betting thing again? Are we betting again? Is that what we're doing? Are we going to bet? We're going to bet for VIP? Is that what we did? It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. All right. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. All right, that's done. I don't know. Do we want to do the betting or not? We need a new thing to bet for. We need a new thing to bet for. What would be a good thing to bet for? Casey Sheet, how you doing? No, we do. We have a betting system. We have a betting system. I don't know what you're gonna win, but we're just gonna host a bet. To host a bet. Which derby is this, by the way? This is the 23rd derby. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the bet is open. Exclamation point, bet, space, your thing, space. Oh, sorry, bet, space, one, space, and the name. You have 2 minutes. Get your bets in. We have to figure out what the betting will win at some point. What will we wager for the betting? Wait, PS Web, how do you have 2 bets? And how does Jahuska have 2 bets? I'm so confused. Didn't it say... I don't understand. I don't understand the system. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. Alright, looks like it's pretty even with the betting so far. Looks like it's pretty even so far. Maybe we should do channel points. What if we turned on channel points just for the Derby? And there's nothing to redeem. There's literally nothing to redeem with channel points. It's just the Derby. You can bet as much as you want on the Derby for channel points, and that's it. There's nothing to redeem. It's just bragging rights. It's just how much money you have. We'll figure something out. We'll put it in the think tank. Let's put it in the think tank. Or it could be the winner picks the raid target and gets VIP. And if you bet correctly, you get VIP. We could do that too. I don't know. I'll let you guys figure it out. All right. The betting is closed, ladies and gentlemen. Couple dark horses here. Kazakage and Magician. No bets. Infinite odds. Droska, the favorite, with 2. The fix is in. There's 2 mods that have qualified, and they both bet on the mod. We've seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen this before. I know. I already know it. I already know what's going to happen. All right, folks, there we go. And it is the finals for the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic number 23. Thank y'all for being here. Let's get this race underway. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 10 qualifiers across the line and into the main stretch. That's going to be Droska in first place, coming around to the first minor bend. Cybernetic Kraken holding second, PS Web in third, and Break Some Stuff, and Kazakage in that middle line. Looks like they're coming around the bend with Droska with a huge boost of speed, and it's a strong start from Droska. Oh, I can already see the hate mail as the marbles push through into the first major straightaway. It's going to be Kazakage, Break Some Stuff, PS Web, and Kraken all tied for second as they scramble for position. I realize damage is not on in the finals because it's a simulation. Maybe Pixel will fix that one day. Anyway, Peridot is going to make a move towards the inside line with Break Some Stuff. Magician up through the middle, but Droska continues to push the advantage as they go through on that center line in the first major turn. Cybernetic Kraken in second, PS Web in third, and Peridot in fourth as they come around that bend. It's going to be Break Some Stuff, Magician, and Kazakage all battling it out with Peridot, and it's going to be Bulgari, Caesar Spinner, and Girizaka bringing up the rear. Droska still out in front by about 100 marble lengths. And Kraken in second, keeping pace on the other marbles. Oh my God, the fix is in. Oh, we're going to get a lot of letters. Droska, the mod, in first place. With Cybernetic Kraken pacing out the other marbles. 100 lengths between Droska and Kraken. Another 100 between Kraken and third. And the 3 marbles battling for third. A Magician, PS Web, and Break Some Stuff. Peridot coming up through the middle. And here we go. This is why the mods should not be allowed to participate in these events. Droska slows down a little bit just to tease the other marbles as they go around the final major turn into the second lap on that straightaway. Kraken in second, keeping pace on the other marbles. PS Web, Peridot, Break Some Stuff, Bulber Kramer all battling for third as there's nothing else they can do. Magician and Caesar Mida back in the line with Kazakage and Garrett Wazaga bringing up the rear. And Droska just puts on even more speed, 150 lengths, going up close to a quarter track length between themselves in third place. Bubble Kramer and PS Web looking to pass Kraken, but Kraken's going to be guarding that position as best they can as Droska continues to push down that turn into the first straightaway of the second lap. Droska, without a moment's hesitation, continuing to blast down the course, and no coincidence that both Kraken and And Druska using the same exact marble. Nothing suspicious going on here as Druska goes for a wild high bouncing line over the first turn. Here comes Kraken up around in second. Bulbakraber and PS Web trying to find a way to get around Kraken, but Druska's just not letting up as Kraken continues to keep the other marbles in check. Breaks some stuff. Seesaws middle. Hidden Magician in the middle. And it looks like it's going to be Karozaka and Kazekage still in the back. Druska just absolutely untouchable at this point. Continuing to push through as they go around on the outside line. It looks like Druska's coming up through that outside edge trying to get down on that center. With Cybernetic Kraken holding second. Bulbakraber making a move, though. Might be able to overtake here as they come around the bend on the outside line. But it looks like no. Kraken is going to hold the line so far. PS Web coming through. Bulbakraber got a good push. No, wait. Bulbakraber's making a last-ditch effort. Overtakes Kraken. And things could be in trouble for Druska. Druska now with only a slight lead on Bulbakraber. Only about 130 marble lengths. But Bulbakraber has a huge boost of speed. And if they get a good line around this turn, they might be able to actually make something happen. Bulbakraber sprinting down with everything they've got. Trying to close the gap on Druska. But a bad line around the bend now. Only about 70 marble legs left to go. Druska might have gotten a little too comfortable, but I think Bulbakraber is just a little too late, and it looks like it is going to be Druska from the get-go to the end. The fix is in. The mods rigged it. Oh my goodness, 3 months in the making, only to have the mods rig it anyway. Oh.